guys, it's Kristen with the Restful Project, and I'm here to share with the Juicing Journal about the Ninja Creami. And the Ninja's Creami has a great recipe guide that comes along with it, and then you can also scan the top of your Ninja Creami to get even more recipes. And today I'm going to share with you the recipe for vanilla ice cream. And what's great about this recipe is it's really the base for a bunch of different flavors, and it's super easy, and a lot of the ingredients you'll probably have on hand, which is even better, because if you're a busy mom like me, you don't always have all the things, but usually I have milk, and I have cream cheese, and I have vanilla and sugar, and so that's what you're gonna need for today's recipe. And I've got a little bit of cream cheese that's already in my bowl, and this has been heated in a microwave safe bowl just to loosen up the cream cheese, and it's just a tablespoon. It's not a whole lot, but we're gonna start with this, and then I'm gonna add in a 1/3 cup of granulated sugar. And so we're gonna start with our base and add this sugar. And then I'm also going to take a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now you can make your own extract. You can buy it in the store. This is actually a Trader Joe's extract, and I really like it. And so I'm gonna add in a teaspoon of this, add that to my mixture. And then the other thing I'm going to do, and this is not in the recipe guide, but I think it just gives it an extra boost of flavor, is I'm gonna add in some of the pod from a vanilla bean. And so what you do is you split it open with a knife, and then you peel it open, and inside is all that good vanilla flavor. And so that's what gives it those tiny black specks inside of your vanilla ice cream. And I mean, if you're making vanilla ice cream, let's do it all the way, right? You can find this in the grocery store section. Usually it's by the spices. And I love to use this for the vanilla ice cream recipe just to give it that extra notch of flavor. And so I'm gonna scrape out these pods. And then when it's blended together inside of the creamy, you're gonna get those little pretty specks, and I love that. And now I'm just gonna take all this that's inside of the bowl, and I'm gonna use my spatula, and I'm just gonna begin to blend it together so it resembles frosting. And so it takes a few little scoops with your spatula to get it all nice and blended, and you can see that the vanilla extract kind of gives it a darker color, but don't worry about that, because once you get your milk and you let it freeze, it's gonna still turn out into that pretty white vanilla ice cream that we all know and love. And so the main thing I'm trying to do right now is just to make sure that there's no clumps of sugar, and then it's blended really nice and evenly. So that way when it is frozen and then re-blended into the creamy, we don't get little clumps of sugar inside of our vanilla ice cream. So now you can see that it's all nice and blended, and it looks like frosting. And so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna add 3/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. And I love to have this stuff on hand. If you have any extra, you can make some whipped cream to go on top of your ice cream. Nothing beats homemade whipped cream. And that's just simply the whipping cream and a little bit of confectioner's sugar. And you beat it on a high speed in a mixing blender, and it gives you fantastic homemade whipped cream. So that's a little extra for you. And then I'm also going to add in a cup of whole milk. If we're trying to do a lower sugar or a lower fat calorie recipe, you can definitely use a thinner milk, a 1%, or I would really go with an almond milk or an oat milk, honestly, if you want to cut down on calories. Because if you're going to make ice cream, I just want to encourage you to use the whole milk and get good solid milk that will really make that creamy ice cream that you desire. And so now I'm simply just mixing it together with my whisk, and I'm pretty much done. This did not take long at all. And so now that it's all whisked together and it's properly incorporated, I'm going to take my pint-sized container that comes with the Ninja Creami, and I'm going to fill it to this max fill line. And you'll notice sometimes that you've got a little bit of the sugar left over here at the end, and so just go ahead and use your spatula to scrape that all out so it's all nice and combined. There we go. And then I even like to take the whisk just a little bit more in here to make sure that all that sugar is incorporated well. And so now that I've got it inside of my pint container, I'm just gonna put the nifty little lid on it, and I'm gonna seal it shut really tight, and it's gonna go into the freezer for 24 hours. And then after 24 hours, I can pull it out and I can insert it into my Ninja Creami and hit the ice cream button. And really within minutes, I'm going to have delicious frozen ice cream that is just perfect, a treat for the whole family. So I hope you enjoy this recipe and stay tuned for more. Have a great day. Bye.